microphone. I got it all, but I really need a wife at home. I don't really like the zone, never spend the night alone. I got a few, you would like the bone, but chicks that romance me don't tickle my fancy. Bone and Tiffany Nancy, that's not what my plans be. Need a girl that can stand me, raise me a family. Go from trips to the land, see the trips to the Grammys. Cause most of these girls be confusing me. I don't know if they really love me or they use me.
So the first color that we're going to be starting with is a Colourpop Single shadow, and it's going to be I Spy. This is a very, kind of like a very, it's obviously very nudish brown. It's very light. I like to use this as a base color sometimes. The primer that we're going to be using is this Wet n Wild primer. It is very, very affordable. I think it was like $3 or $4.
Feel so good inside. Yo, I done met a lot of women in my lifetime, but see, it's not a lot of women that got the right mind.
So then I'm going to be taking I Spy. One thing that I've learned with Colourpop shadows is that it's easier to take the brush and go down with it. Just tap down with it, and then I'm going to apply that all over my lid.
I need somebody I could build with. I need somebody I could hold tight. Wintertime in the full length Snow White. Anytime we together feel so right. You the girl I've been looking for my whole life. God bless me, I'm glad I got the insight because of you, girl.
So the next color that I'm going to be using is from Colourpop, and it's from their new spring collection. And this is called Belladona Lily, and I'm going to be using this with a crease brush. I have my Real Techniques crease brush, and I'm just going to put that in the crease. This is super pigmented. It's a pretty pastel color, and I mean, pastel colors are in big time right now for the spring.
Became lovers. You was more than my girl, we was like brothers. All night we would play fight undercovers. Now you gone, can't love you like I really wanted. But every time I think about your pretty smile and how we used to drive the whole city wild. Damn, I wish you would've had my child. Come on, a pretty little girl with ditty style. Shit is wild.
So once I built that up to my liking, I'm going to go ahead and take a flat head brush, just a small flat head brush. I'm going to be taking another Colourpop shadow. This is called Roulette. It's literally one of the blackest blacks that I own, and it's just, I love it so much. So I'm just going to be putting that on this brush. I just started using this brush, and I found that it's amazing for packing on color, which is what I'm going to do. You'll see that I'm just going to be tapping it on my lid and just packing on that color. Be sure not to go past your crease line. You can bring it up to the crease, but don't go past that because we're going to be blending it out, the black out just a bit.
Be my lady, I just need you. Be my wife, I just want you in my life. I need a girl to ride. To make my girl, you make me feel so good inside.
Then I'm going to just be taking a blending brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend it out a little bit so there's no harsh lines. I'm going to blend the corners in a little bit. That way it's just not too much of that bright blue. So the next color that I'm going to be putting on top of this black shade is, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal. This stuff works amazing. And then in my Venus 2 palette, I'm going to be using the shade Boot. And it's just a really pretty shimmery black color. It has a lot of different color tone glitters in it, multi-color glitter tones. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I'm just going to also be packing it on top of that black, just so it's like a lot. I'm going to go back in with my crease brush that had some of that Belladonna Lily on it, and I'm just going to go over it. Be going back in with the blending brush that I used to apply my transition shade. I'm going to go right back over it. I'm going to add a little bit of color to the brush, and I'm going to go back over the very top of that blue color, just a little bit to soften up that line, just a bit.
Wipe away tears that I cry. The good and the bad times we've been.
So the next color that I'm going to be taking is Flowershop, also from the Colourpop Spring collection. And I'm going to be taking a precision brush. It has kind of a pointy end to it. And I'm just going to be applying that on my outer corner. That way it's more defined and it just gives it a little bit more. That way it's not just the black and the blue.
Can't you hear my heart beat? So I can't let you go. Want you in my life.
I am going to go ahead and start with my foundation. What I'm going to use for my foundation is the Revlon 24 Hour Stay Whipped Foundation. This is in medium beige, 250. I'm going to be mixing it with a little bit of my Rimmel London Stay Matte BB Cream, just because I want it to be, you know, a little bit more.
Joe cracked the dawn, Got it. Shante, Terror Squad. Be about us, be about you. Number one. Got to do with it, baby.
It's about us, it's about us, baby.
Got to do with it, baby.
What's love? It should be about us, it should be about us, baby. What's love?
So what I'm going to be using for concealer, this is one of the first concealers not one of the first, but I really like this concealer. It's the Rimmel London Perfect Match Concealer, and this is in the shade Fair 125. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply that now.
You should see the jury on my women, and I'm living it up. The squad stay filling the truck with chicks that's willing.
Also go and take a dampened sponge or beauty blender. What I like to do is I always apply my under eye conceal first, and then
Got to do with it, baby.
What's love? It's about us, it's about us, baby. What's love?
Got to do with it, baby.
What's love? It should be about us, it should be about us, baby.
Mommy, I know you got issues. You got a man, but you need to understand.
so what I do after I apply my concealer, I go in with my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Translucent Setting Powder, and then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Dream Wonder. Excuse her, she's all cracked up and stuff, but I use the translucent powder for my under eyes to avoid the creasing. I just do tapping motion.
Got to do with it, baby.
What's love? It's about us, it's about us, baby. What's love?
Got to do with it, baby.
What's love? It should be about us, it should be about us.
Yo, I stroll in the club with my hat down.
Okay, so now that I have my under eye area done and stuff, I'm going to go ahead and finish the eyeshadow look. I'm going to take some of my NYX eyeshadow primer in Flesh Tone. I'm going to apply a little bit of it under each eye. And I am going to be using the shade Flowershop, and I'm going to be putting that on my under eye area.
Put it on me.
Put it on you, girl.
On me.
I'ma put it on you, girl.
What's love?
Got to do with it, baby.
What's love? It's about us. It's about just me. What's love?
Got to do with it, baby.
I just want to die over this color right now. Like, seriously, you need this in your spring collection. Like, ugh. The next thing that I'm going to be taking is my NYX 2 timer. I used to use this all the time. I honestly don't know why I stopped, but I'm going to be using the kohl pencil liner side. I'm going to be applying it closely to my waterline, and then I'm going to smoke it out.
Where you wanna be?
Location. Yes. I like this one right here. This one for all my ladies, y'all.
So I'm going to be taking the same pencil I used to apply Flowershop, and I'm just going to kind of like blend it all in together.
He be calling me back, he say I'm fine, and a matter of fact, he asks how I do that fit my jeans over baby fat. Listen, I don't know the type of
For some reason, I just really honestly wasn't like totally happy with how it came out, so I'm going to go back in with Boots, and I'm going to be just applying just a tad bit more to smoke out.
Explain how many times I tried, how many times I cried, thinking about mine and where he might be. Remember when I gave everything I got, couldn't get deep down inside.
I'm going to go ahead and do my brows off camera just because I'm going to do an updated brow tutorial for you guys, like a separate video. So what I'm just going to let you guys know what I'm going to be using is the Essence Eyebrow Designer Pencil. This is super cheap, like $1.19 legit. And then I'm going to be using the NYX Tinted Brow Mascara with it. So I'll be back with you guys when that's done. So my brows are done, and I am going to go ahead and put on my brow bone highlight, and what I'm going to be using for that is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter powder. This is the second one that I own. I just recently picked this up at my Ulta. This one is in Radiant Lights. My most favorite one from them is Golden Lights. Oh, so beautiful and so affordable. This is like $6, so check it out, check it out, check it out.
That's where you tryna be, but I don't want your man. Your man's been calling me, trying to get me to see that he wants me to be with him, but he ain't the one for me. And if you only knew, you would do what you had to. Finally see that, finally get the chance to see that. Get if he don't wanna love you the right way.
So I'm going to be using for my contour is the new NYX Renaissance Contour Stick. Oh my gosh, this is like seriously one of my new faves. This works so well and it blends so well. Like,
little do she know she's just a rebound. Calling my phone, she's so out of pocket. I've been there before, girl, you need to stop it. When he's with you, he's wishing it was me. You might be where he's at, but I'm where he wanna be, baby.
The way you should, then let it go. If he ain't gonna treat you the way you should, then let it go. Coming home if he ain't gonna love you the way you should, then let it go. And if he ain't gonna treat you the way you should, then let it go.
hands up in the air.
When the song come on in the club, they gon' be like, damn, that's hot.
Come on.
But when they play it in the car, they gon'
to try these. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. So, quick story. We have a daiquiri shop next to my house where they sell like daiquiris, like with mixed drinks and stuff, and they gave us free like lifesavers that have been soaked for like so many hours in alcohol. Oh my gosh. This is so freaking good. Oh my god. Wow. Like my mind is blown right now. There's nothing I don't even know what to say. That was good. So anyways, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to apply my highlighters. It's the Radiant Lights highlighter again from Makeup Revolution.
Morning massages, the new bones in your closet.
So I'm going to go in with one more highlighter. I just recently used this for the first time. I've had it in my makeup collection for a while. I just haven't used it, and then I was like, how about I try that? So I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild to Reflect Shimmer Palette.
I don't think you're ready for
On my blush, I'm going to be using Colourpop. This is called Santos. I actually think I bought this as a bronzer, but I honestly couldn't remember, and I've used it as a blush, and it worked good for me as a blush, for like a nude blush. So that's what I'm going to use, because I don't want to use any pink tone blushes or anything like that, just because, like I said, there's a lot going on in here. And now I am going to go ahead and do my mascara. I'm going to be using my The Falsies Push Up Drama, and then I'm going to be using these lashes that I got off of AliExpress, and I will be back with you guys as soon as I have that done. So now that my lashes are done, and they actually came out decent, I'm going to go ahead and put on my lipstick. Now I do not know how this is going to work out, but I'm going to try to use the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Petite 4. It's a very bold color. I have not used it yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and try and let's just see how this works out here. Woo! It's definitely very, very bold. Yeah, it's really bold. You can definitely just pair this though with a nude lip and it would look fabulous. Or you could pair it with a bold lip and it would still look good. This look literally reminds me so much of like an alien for some reason. Just, you know, the blue eyes, the gray tone lips, like it legit just reminds me of an alien. Like I feel like I look like an alien right now. So there you guys have it. This is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I tried to do very springish style colors. I mean, you could, if you're bold enough, you can definitely wear this look during the day. It could also be used as a nighttime look, a special occasion look, because you know you have the black on there and all that. Like I said, if this is totally out of your comfort zone, then go ahead and use a nude lip and it would look very more soft and very, very beautiful. So go ahead, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, comment down below if you have any feedback, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.